Good morning, good morning. Okay. A lot of background noise. Interesting. Don't get this camera issue, but oh well. Tab. Where is this camera issue thing going on? Oh, here, media. Hold on a second. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. 10 o'clock, everyone's coming. Well, it just doesn't want to work at all. I'm just going to give up on that one. Okay. I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can out of this nickel, but it just doesn't want to work for me. Back here. I'm going to get rid of the, hang on, here. This comes down, there we go. And we're over here, this one. So today I'd like to do it seated Tai Chi. So if you grab a chair, grab a chair, sit right down. That would be wonderful. You can do it standing if you like. Just thought we'd mix it up a little bit. Just a minute. Bruce? Yeah. Could you turn the volume down, please? Yeah. Thank you. Change view just a moment. View. Speaker gallery. Here we're going to pin. Oh, come on, Madonna. Figure this out. Boom. What's on? I'll pin it to continue. Yes. Okay. Hit record. toward, okay, here we are. Grab a chair here. Spot. Move the camera a little bit. It's always these tweaking things. It's a snowy day. All these tweaking things kind of remind me of when your children are little and getting ready to say, okay, we're going to go outside and play in the snow. And it's finding all the boots and gloves and hats and mufflers and getting them on and finding out this, Jeremy has outgrown his boots. And so he has to borrow some. And he goes, these are my sisters and they're pink. I don't want to wear them. Whatever. All these juggling and tweaking to get everything. Everyone's lined up, ready to go. And then, of course, somebody has to go to the bathroom. So, and then it's just that constant from the one thought, let's just get our stuff on and run out and play in the snow. An hour later, we're still trying to get there. Sometimes I feel like this working with Zoom and Facebook and YouTube cameras and all that. You get it fixed up and go, okay, this would be great. Just do it. And then in the morning, you're going, oh, wait. This company changed that and it doesn't want to happen. Oh, it's just let it go, right? So today we're going to sit down and do a little Tai Chi. The one thing that I like about doing it seated is that it uses a whole different set of muscles. People might say, oh, well, it's easier. It's not really easier, it's just different. Because it really focuses on these muscles through here and lower back. So if they've been kind of lazy, kind of going, then they have to sit up and work. So that's different. The other part is very tactile and sensory in terms of feeling the fabric, fingertips sliding over your knees, going off. So it's very tactile that way, which kind of awakens the senses. And I find that my hands get much warmer because they're working instead of just moving. They're working and feeling everything. So it kind of wakens everything up. Here we are today. Good morning. You came up, didn't you? So first of all, we're just going to let our hands slide off over our knee. Okay, inhale as we bring them up. Open to the heart. And just let them float down. Inhale up again, the wrist is being pulled up. We can be like a giant bird flying over the snowy country, looking down and seeing beauty and the bliss of the snow, letting all of the anxieties about snow go away. Let everything be relaxed. Just let it relax. Right here, my hand's going to sit on my thigh. Palms are going to go up. Let them slide off the outside. Inhale around. Come together in the middle, like almost touching the fingers. We're hugging a tree. And then we just get heavy and let it sink down. Inhale right here. Hold it, tongue behind the teeth, the transition. And then, ah. Just sink that energy, sink the chi. This time my hands are going to roll off over my knees again. And I don't really lift my shoulders. I'm just going to sit back, sit up, and let them float up with that. Ah. So let them slip over the knees and feeling that fabric. And then we just straighten up the back again. Ah. It's opening the door. Imagine a great big garage door. opens up. So we can see the new day, see what's happening, what will happen. Slide off again. Rise up. Open wide to the heart. Time one hand just sinks down and sits in my lap. The other one comes in, holds a big ball, bracing the moon. Oh, let's let the other one sit in my lap. Come in, brace them in this way. Inhaling out and ah. Fingers are going to come together, kind of like an arrow. I'm going to push out over this toe. Come back. Sliding forward again. Inhaling back. Good morning. Doing it seated today, so I grab a chair. Pull the fingers back in over here. Just make that V. Push over that. So it's kind of like we're snow plowing. Big snow plow comes through. It's the snow off the railroad tracks. Snow off the roads. Open back up to the heart. Bring the fingertips in close to that tree. Let it sink down. Again, rolling them off, palms up. Hold it right here, tongue behind the teeth for just a couple seconds, and let it go down. Trying to inhale. And ah. Slide off over my knees again. Just sit back, my arms come up, opens the heart. Go back to embracing the moon on this side. Open up. Embrace the moon over here. 2 more times, 1 on each side. Hands are going to come in together and they're going to stack, just like that. Let the bottom one float out. Elbow and push. So we kind of turn in our hip. The whole thing is to be careful and protect the shoulder. So it's not a big move. Now the other side. Sending off monkeys. So we're gathering anything that we don't need from the past. Thoughts, ideas, attitudes. It's alternating. Grab something, say, thank you for being there, but we're going forward. We opened the door and we're moving on. So we don't need you chattering about the past. Say thank you for that, and then let go. And this arm's going to go out to the side. This other one's just going to push down. Inhale it back up. Like a bell that was feeding the fire of our belly. This one's going to bend in, like we were doing before. So exhale right here. Expand. Exhale. And expand. Put it together. That's expanding up. We're going to put it together and move it out over this toe. So I'm going to put that toe down. It goes down right when I get over. Roll it back where we were. Toe comes up right here. Push it down, in. Toe goes down. We do this, it's called brush knee and push. Sit back, hands sweep across and go up. Now, you don't have to lift them high. Your shoulders are a little weary. Now we're going to push it down, inhale up, putting energy into our belly, sinking the chi down in our belly and letting it come up so we can use it. This arm is going to just bend in at the elbow. Open up, bending in. Put it all together. Bring up straight. Expand and let it go. Expand, let it go. One more time. Here I'm going to put this toe out. Come and turn at the hip. Roll it all back. Down, brush the knee, and push. Sit back, take the hand across, up and over. Sit over here, all together. 1, 3 is an easy number to count. Now, I'm going to put my foot in a little different direction, maybe a bigger step. Do what's comfortable. I'm going to let this hand drop down. Goes across, I can feel it going across my pant leg. Brushes this pant leg and we push. We take our circle, another circle, we're back to brush knee and push. Weave it across. It comes in over to the other side. All together. 1. Bigger step out. Take this one 1, 2 if you want. Brush knee, push. This one cast down, just make a big circle. Other makes a small circle, right back to brush knee and push. Grab this tree over here, bring it back to the middle, so you work our feet back. Open wide to the heart. Bring it in and sink the chi. We roll off and feel back of your hands, feel the material in your thighs. Let's do it again. I'm going to let my hands just sit here. I'm just going to kind of lift the toe up over here. So this hip comes up off the chair a little bit. The other one does the same thing. I'm going to lean with my torso. It makes it easier. I'm going to let my hands help. So they're going to go counterbalance off. Opposite side from where I'm leaning. Here we go. We can get ready. Leaning, this toe can come up and put the heel down. Go across the other side. Heel touch. This arm goes out over it. heel and arm, heel and arm, and then add the other hand right underneath. Playing the peapod. Go back over here, right this way, heel, arm, other hand underneath, playing the music, or just let them drop. Come back around and play the peapod again. And feel yourself just leaning when you do that, and that's fine. It's just all about moving and grooving. Now from here, the hands are just going to swirl back around to embracing the moon. The top one's going to go behind. Just this one is going to cast the moon away. Back in. Exhale away. Fill it back up. Now the other hand comes out. It's just going to drop down and sit right here. Now it drops as this one goes out. Inhale and just ah. Comes in. Now bring the hands together in the middle. Drop them down. Play the peepaw. Here the hands are going to come around again, resting on the lap. Top and goes behind. And we cast the moon away. Inhale in and just let it go. Now watch. Bring him back in toward the center. Let him drop down. We're going to play the peepaw. I forget half of that move. Maybe I did. Just to be sure, let's go back over here again and behind once. Casting the moon away. Let's bring it back in. Let it drop down. Now we're bringing him to the middle. Drop back down. And we'll play the peepaw. I forgot it before. I know we got it this time. The toe comes back in. We're going to embrace that moon. Let it drop and cast away. Just lean with it. Suddenly we realize that we have a wonderful horse whose mane is just a tangled mess. We're brushing it, combing it out, so it'll be just flowing, silky and flowing in the wind. Come back in together again, let hands drop, circle around, and we're back to making music. Said you can see that you can lean into it, sit back up. Lots of things we can't really do when we're standing. Bracing the moon again. One time, let's cast it away. Now let's get in there and let's brush out, part, comb that horse's wild and crazy mane. Just relax while we're doing it, and the horse relaxes. The mane just lets go all chaos, sticks, leaves, icicles that's collected in there. Play the peepaw again. Back over here and embrace the moon. take a bigger step out. Maybe I'm working on the tail. It's time for the horse. We're going to part that horse's mane or tail. Up to you. Maybe it's another horse. Pull the hands back together and the feet come in. Do a little peepaw playing. I can never think of a horse song other than like coming around the mountains. The old gray mare, which the horse probably wouldn't like too much. Take a bigger step out. Back to combing and parting. Let's do a couple real slow. Come back together. Everything comes back to center, like the tree, and sink the chi. Hands roll up. Take the time to feel the fabric. Bring your hands around. Probably feel the air breeze through your fingers. Let it go. Feel the difference. Time you go off, leave your hands cupped together, fingers closed. See if it feels different. Maybe I'm hardly feeling any breeze whatsoever. I'm going to open them up this time as I bring them around. Because the air is a little cold, I can feel the difference between my fingers. Speaking of cold, let's go see what's going on out in the snow. Lift our hands up. Best place to watch is from up in the clouds. So one hand scoops down, the other one scoops down. Just work together, moving the clouds around. Open my legs because it feels more comfortable. You do what feels good to you, okay? Right over here, I'm going to make a hook. And let the pine tree or something lean out, let it go. Kelly? Called a single whip. I'm going to let that hook go. Bring your feet a little closer together again. Waving hand, cloud hand. Maybe we're going to build a snowman out of the clouds. Exhale and inhale in. Scoop up the snow. Just drop it down. Snow out of the clouds and let it fall down below. Let go of the hook and floats back, and we're just moving the clouds around. See what's going on. Make a hook over here. Take another step out. Single whip out again. Inhale in. We see the children down below playing in the snow. Some are building a snowman. Some are building a fort. They kind of say, how's it going? They say, oh, watch, we're going up and over. We need help. What's the problem? Our snow won't pack. It's just too cold. So we said, well, maybe if we put some warm air into it, it'll be easier to pack. Let's do that. Let's do it. You look and you see that they are able to pack it now. But there are children on the other side having problems. Well, let's hook over here so you don't fall off the mountain. Balance. Hey, how's it going with the snowman? It's too cold. I said, let me help you with that. I'm going to inhale in here. And I'm just going to warm that snow. It works a lot better. Good. We're glad. Gonna come together, fingertips touching to hug the tree. It's open wide. Come back together again. We just think the tree once. I'm gonna slide off, lean back so my arms rise. One scoops down. We're back in the clouds. The wider legs, just because it's easier to move between them. Make a hook right here. Go check on the children. How's it going? Oh, I can see the snowman. The big ball, several of them are pushing the big ball up the hill to make the base. Someone else is looking for a scarf, sticks for the arms. Let me swirl the snow and see what that does. I'm just going to make a circle. Snow swirl around. My hand come down, I can just brush across my legs. Let that hook go. Wave hands again. Just a little bit, because we're going to hook it right here. Step out. How's it going? Oh, these, they already have 2 small snowmen. They said we wanted to make the snowmen look like us, so they're not too big. Well, that's a great idea. We're going to swirl the snow and see how the snowmen like that. We're just going to slowly make a circle. On a hand, brush across the legs and go up. Drop the hook. Wave hands again. And right here, let's open up to the heart. Bring those fingertips together to hug that tree. Let it sink the tree. Have a little break. It's going to float off my knees again. I just sit back so they rise up. Opens the heart. One of them's going to scoot down. You know what we're doing. Of course, we're back waving hands and clouds, cloud hands. Over here, I'm going to grab that hook, hang on to a tree. Bigger step out, lean into it. Inhale and just give you the lazy little snowflakes just slowly drifting down. Ones that get more ice on them become beautiful designs, fluffy little puffs of snow. Here we're going to go up and over. We're just going to pulse right here. Just push it down. Like kids making the fort say, help us pack the snow. Okay, here we are packing. Go out wide. And we notice the squirrels coming down the trees to gather more pine cones, acorns. Watch them up in the tree. They come down the tree, across the ground looking for acorn, pine nuts. Bring my feet back in. We're going to wave hands. A little more. Sorry, I took it over to here this time. Out. Go back in. We're just going to swirl the snow. Gathering as a little snowflake, we're gathering more ice on us. Shape gets bigger and bigger, more intricate, more beautiful, and the sun just grabs it and glistens. Kids over here need help packing the snow, so we're going to pack it right over here for them. Everyone's all set. We feel kind of like a snowflake right here, don't we? Watch the little animals come down the tree, gathering acorns. Maybe they're lucky there's chestnuts. It's pine nuts. They're up in the tree and they scurry down the tree, gather more food, and take it back up to their home. Over here, we see our little pine tree. So we're going to bring it over here. We're going to give it a little shake. See if anything falls out. Slowly, let's take those palms off over the knee. And just lean back and they float back up. Open wide. One comes in and sits in my lap, the other on top. We're embracing the moon. When this hand drops down, it comes up. We notice a lot of cars covered in snow. So we're going to knock the snow off. Get that snow off the car. Bring the other hand up. Maybe it just gets the snow off my mitten. Brush more snow off the cars. We're going to bring it back to the middle. Open wide to the heart. Brace the moon on the other side. Goes down. There's cars over here. Snow off the hood. Snow off the back window. Get the snow off the top of the car. Bring it back to the center. Open wide. Embrace the moon again. At one time, we're going to knock that snow away. Here we go. Both hands are going to come up. And I'm just going to slide down that snowy hill. Then we have to get back up the hill, so let's pull back up. Slide back down. Grab the toe rope and pull up. And slide back down. Do it again, but one hand says, no, I want to go underneath. There's a tunnel. We're going to see the tunnel and go through the tunnel. And we're on the other side. I'm going to knock the snow off. This time both hands come up and slide down that hill. Grab the toe rope and come back up. And slide down. Oh, up there. The hardest part is going up. We'll just let the toe rope take care of us there. You're ready to do another one. This hand says, no, I want to go under the tunnel. I want to come out the other side. Okay, here we are. One time we do the board off. One time we do the roll back. This time they hit a bump and the sled is up. The children are up in the air. They come back down. We let them push them into the warming hat. We go down, hit that bump. Whee! Everybody's squealing and having a great time. Bump. And it's my turn, I'm going into my tunnel. And I want to come out on the other side of Loveland Pass. Down we go. There's another bump. And I fly up, back on the sled, squeeze them into the warming net. Now everyone wants to hit that bump. First it was an accident, but now everyone says, no, me, let's hit the bump and fly high. Come in, go inside and get warm. And it says, go underneath now. Let's check out what's going on in the warming hut. We realize people in line, they want hot chocolates. We grab a mug off the top, give them the hot chocolate. Someone else says, I would like a cookie. Okay, let's give you a cookie. Someone else says, do you have any hot tea? Yes, we do have some hot tea. Says, how about a brownie? Sure, there's a brownie. Someone else says, I want double chocolate. Okay, there's a double chocolate. How about a Rice Krispie treat? Sure, there you go. So now we're going to go back out, float back down, brace them in, and go back to the side. So you're getting the snow off, rolling back down, flying high, pushed everyone into the warming hut. Saw they got goodies, so now they're going to come rolling back out. Say, you're still wet, go back in and sit by the fire. Oh, they say, no, we want to come out one more time. And then they come out squealing and telling us about their adventures that we just let them come. This hand says, I'm going to go under the tunnel and see what's on the other side. Snow off the cars, roll back slowly, hit the bump, fly high, come down, squeeze into the corner, coming out the door, doors burst open, children come running out, all their wet clothes, ski boots. Go back inside. Stay warm a little longer. Let this hand stay there. This one's going to open wide to the heart. Come in. Sink the chain. Back out. We're going to come back in and embrace that man. Bigger step out. Let's put it all together. Get the snow off the cars. Roll back down that hill on a sled, bouncing up high, folding it in on the sled and go into the hut. Then we roll back out, squealing and telling you about all the adventures we had. No one's going to believe how high we went on that sled, but we did. Rolling back down, up again, high into the air, on the sled, into the warming hut, rolling back out again. Right here, we see our friendly tree. Let's pull that tree back to the middle. Open wide to the heart. Come in, give that tree another nice hug, and sink the chi. I work my feet back a little bit. Just be sure you're comfortable. That's the whole thing. Where should the feet and legs be? Wherever it feels good to you. That's where it should be. Now we're going to go off the thighs. Inhale, slowly inhale up and all the memories of what we saw today. We started out as a giant bird flying over the winter. Helped snowplow the roads, make them clear and easy. Gathering up snow for snowmen. There was the horse, got icicles in its mane. Got those all smoothed out. Pick up a leftover icicle right there. Share it, everyone. Put it back in. And there are the children. There's snowmen who needed help packing the snow on the sled, rolling back down, flying up into the air, in the warming hut, hot chocolate, cookies. And then, of course, I said, let's go back out, gather up more snow. So they each made a snowball, packed it. He said, see, mine's the biggest snowball of all. I have the biggest snowball. It's getting very heavy. I think I'll let it go. We finished firing in the bellows with fresh air. Come down and see what we've created. A beautiful snow globe full of all of our adventures, sights, sounds, smells, temperature. Bring it up. We decide we want to share our snow globe with everybody. And skip it up. And hold it. Rotate it around so the snow is falling inside the snow globe. Share it, move it around. Rotate it around so Snow falls again. Take it around this way. Rotate it again. See my snow globe? You see it? Right there. There it is. Bring it back in, the heart. Wonderful memories. Deep inside the heart. Keep us, even when it's hot and miserable outside from the heat, we will have our snow globe and all of our memories right there. As we fire up our bellows, fire in our belly, keep us warm all day. Just relax, think the chi. So that, my friend, how we're going to do seated Tai Chi today. Flying over wintry wonderlands, knowing that everything is possible. The sun, the moon come together. My body, my mind come together. Strength and grace come together, making everything possible. Take care. Stay warm. Stay well. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work now. Anyone have any questions or anything?
Madon,
Uh-huh.
I noticed on your Facebook page that you have videos.
Mm-hmm.
May we watch these if we can't see you in the mornings?
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up too, because there's actually, there is a website. Hang on, let me see if I can do share screen and show you. Select the screen. I don't care. Let's just do basic. Come on, let's not make this difficult. Optimize for video. I just come on. Do this. Advanced. Okay, I'm going to have to practice this. But there is a website. It's taichifit.net, and I put videos there. The instructors, a lot of the instructors from all over the country, they're now my good friends. They put videos there, and it's a good place. Sometimes it's just, if you just need 15, 20 minutes, it's kind of a, an intro or a tickler file doing basically the same moves. We all get to choreograph them a little different, but Ralph says the dog thought it was spring and needed to go longer. Ours are giving us cabin fever looks, but anyway. I will, let's see, I will put it up on my Facebook page, the how to do this, and you can go there and see what's there anytime. Log in. You have to make a login, but nothing happens. It's just, nothing's gonna come up and say, we want money from you. None of that. It's just a login so they know. And then you can choose whichever ones you want to watch. And a lot of times there'll be 4 or 5 every day. Some of them, if they're for vets only, it will say that. Most of them are called flow shows. And so you can do that. And I'll be putting, once I finally get the computer working here for me, I'll be putting some of mine up there. But yes, you can always go to my Facebook page and watch videos. I also have there's Madon Minutes Daily, but there's a Tai Chi Health, and I have some on there. I have one Tai Chi #4 vets there. Just lots of different places. So absolutely, please do. That's why they're there. The people that couldn't make it then, but how about now? So that's perfect. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that very much.
I appreciate the info. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. And we'll probably going to Loma a shot. But we'll be here on Zoom at the same time as well. But see how the weather goes. Maybe we can actually venture out tomorrow. See you, everybody. Take care. Be well. Be warm. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's done. 10:48.